It's Week 13 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor, who's one of the best in the league at running the ball, sitting in fourth. It's the Ravens and the Bears, just ahead on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them. I will guarantee you, that fumble was not in the script.
Next to play one there.
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Now Herbert following the turnover. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
That's complete to Dobbs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Nick Bonito in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 94 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. The Ravens at 9-2 to start play. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Play action. Now it's Daniels. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Daniels. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The tackle by Quincy Williams. Now 2nd and 5. They'll try the middle with Gurindo. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with him. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Isaac Gurindo, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Back to throw here, Herbert. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but, boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here, look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run That's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. To the right side, this is Taylor.
There's a nice move. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards there and a first down.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Now Daniels.
Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake, Daniels.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Ravens offense and Puka Nacua ready to take over once more. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And they go play action. Daniels.
He'll buy some time right.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is Fant on the short completion. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Caught along the left side by Hyatt.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
This 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3, our score.
Here is 3rd and 5. To throw is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Going to be taken in here by Nacua.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Daniels looking to throw.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
To the air goes Daniels. Right back to Njoku.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is taken in by Njoku. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing now is Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Taylor will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. De'Ami Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Ravens offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And Well, we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. They'll drop this down to Taylor.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Back to throw now on first down.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
He's got this to Pickens.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Here's Taylor again. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they're definitely pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, right, the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hall want to give up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
380. Run.
Straight ahead is Hall.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Exploit them here on this drive. What is it? Baylor Tigers.
They'll try the air now with Herbert.
Hyatt there to grab it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Herbert going to change the play here.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
Back to the ground with Hall. Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Hall again on second down.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
They'll run with Hall.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Here's Hall again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go. It's McCormick. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Completed to Hyatt.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, Daniels.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
3rd down and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 8. Running left, Taylor. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. But now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up copping the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and forever. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Jonathan Taylor With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Ravens are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throwing on second and long. Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Dancing to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard. Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
They go play action. Daniels. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Completes this one to Pickens. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Holding offense.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. One last throw here for Herbert. To the sideline and incomplete. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense.